Alright folks, today I'm going to do my complete sharp knife sharpening process on my USMC full-length K-bar knife. I've got the Easy, here I'll just show the name, I've got the Easy Lap Diamond Stone from out in the garage. And I have the Smith Tri-Hone right here. I've got the 600 Grit Sandpaper and the block of wood to put it on. And then I've got a honing stone to use at the end. Although, well, my dad called it a honing stone, but I'm going to use it like I have the other stones. Because, okay, so when I sharpened the Huey Man machete, I used the Easy Lap Diamond Stone and the 600 Grit Sandpaper, and that got that stone pretty, or not stone, got that knife pretty sharp, that machete pretty sharp. But I used all these in combination on the K-bar and got it very, very sharp, and it's needing a little touch up, but I figured I would do the whole process to let you guys see how I do it. You know, sharpening knives for me has been a one of those things where I just, you know, as I have went on, I have you know, come up with more and more methods, just trying new things out, seeing what will work and what won't. So we've got, I'm going to show this method, and well, just, you know, let you guys all see how I do it. So let's begin. Alright, I kind of got my camera set up at an angle as best as I could on the table. I need to invest in a table tripod. I've always meant to, but I never got around to it. I'm doing this in the gun room today because it is far too cold out in the garage. Alright, I've went 6 passes on each side with the stone. I did 3 off camera, did 3 on camera of both sides of the K-bar. Alright, so I'm going to go on to the next phase here. I'm not going to show every pass I make on this, just for time. That way I don't have a big 30-minute video to edit. Alright, time to get the sandpaper. Now I've got to be careful here because I don't have anything to secure it to the table with, not at my disposal, so I'm going to have to be careful here. Alright. I'll figure something out, I always do. Well, I couldn't find any clamps to use, so what I'm going to have to do is do this one-handed. Just 3 on that side. Kind of clumsy. There we go. Alright, let me feel how sharp it is now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming in there. I need to hit up along here more. So what I'm going to do. Let's see, I'm being very careful because what I've got is I have a piece of wood right here. You probably can't see it, it's off camera. And I'm just gently pressing this block of wood into that one up against the tool chest, just slightly, just enough to where it ain't moving around. And I've got my thumb back here holding the sandpaper, and I'm using the other hand to, you know, sharpen the knife with. I just switch off. Let me flip the paper around. Okay, flip it around to this side here, because see, one part of this paper is all gnawed up, and my knife gets caught on that, so. Oh yeah, okay. That's enough on the sandpaper. Alright, now I've got the Smith Tri-Hone. This particular stone that I'm using is a fine stone. This green one. I've already got some oil put on it. Alright. Go all the way up the blade. Okay, that's 3 on that side. I scoot it over. This RCBS press over here is kind of getting in my way for the left hand strokes. But you gotta work with what you got. Improvise and keep going. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah. I did razor sharp, okay. Alright, on to the honing stone. Alright, so I put the honing stone up on top of the Smith's Tri-Hone. I just set it up here. I put a rag between the stones so they don't rub and scratch each other. I'm going to just put like the slightest dab of oil on the stone. There we go, that's enough. Alright, and just take my finger and rub him in. Okay. This is the last step, so we'll have to be careful here. I guess I could do this. Okay, 3 on that side. Another 3 on this side. And another 3 on this side. Alright, scoot that over. Oh yeah, much better. Razor sharp. That 1095 Crovan steel kicks in once you get it. Once you put it on a series of stones like that, it starts taking the edge real well. Let me find a somewhat clean rag, a moderately clean one. We recycle rags. We We just keep using them until they are there's virtually no clean spots on them. That way we're not wasting new ones. Okay, let me wipe the oil off of it. Look at that blade there. Down there on the silver. Yeah, it may rub a little bit of the coating off, but yeah, I mean, like, look right there. It's a work knife. The finish is gonna come off. Oh yeah, that's sharp. But that's my method. That is the method I use. So the sharpening method I use for the USMC standard K-bar fighting knife is a diamond stone. I'll show the name of this one. It is a Easy Lap diamond stone. There's all that information. I'm sure you guys, if these guys aren't in business no more, I'm sure you guys can find one on the aftermarket somewhere. Maybe on eBay or something. Just type in that name. 600 grit sandpaper. Let me open it up. Gator grit. Made in Finland. Huh, imagine that. And it's 600 grit-B. Use that. The Smith's Tri-Hone, and it is the fine, coarse, and medium. I use the fine stone after using the diamond and 600 grit sandpaper, and then a honing stone of some kind. I'm not sure who makes this, but it is a honing stone. It's very smooth, very fine, and this one works wonders as well. So that is my new sharpening process. I will have to try this on the USM Mark I as well to see how well it tunes it up as well. And I may try my Ontario Air Force survival knife with this method. See how it fares with different knives. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I know I have several videos on how to sharpen a K-bar, but it's just one thing, because you know, the more I use it, I cut stuff with it, it gets dull again, and I have to resharpen it after prolonged use. And I just the method of just running it across the old regular diamond stone, that started not bearing much fruit. So I just started experimenting and finding new ways to sharpen it. So this is my latest method. Just think of me as Dr. Frankenstein. This is my my latest method. In the future, I may come up with another one that involves 5 or 6 or 10 stones. Just whatever gets it the sharpest. That's what about like trying to get the groups on your guns tighter. I strive for, when I reload, I strive to get the tightest shooting group with my guns. Well, same way with knives. If I can come up with a method that gets this dude more razor sharp than the last method, then I'm all for. I will pursue it and use it until I find something else that outdoes the current method I've got. That's how I go. I'm just going to start, doing it with more knives, because so far I've only done this method. I've done this method like 3 times in a row with the same stones, same sandpaper on just one knife. I want to see how it does on other knives as well. And I'll have to try, maybe I may come up with some way to test, the cutting of them, before and after type deal. Figure out something that way. Just something to do, because I like knives. I'm as into knives as well. I'm more into guns than I am knives, but can't really do much with guns right now because of ammo. Because of the ammo situation. So this is now filling the void. Anyway, guys, it's been Pliskin by 51mm. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.